Welcome to A Body Like Bruce. We came across this particular book, Bruce Lee by Terry Barber. We had a quick look at it and thought, wow, it's very child orientated, teenager, adolescent maybe. To us it seemed very simple, to put it in that way. We didn't know much about it, so we went to look for information on it online, and we found this about Bruce Lee by Terry Barber, and it reads, Bruce Lee is specifically written to meet the needs of adolescents and adults who are reluctant readers. The photographs, maps and illustrations reflect the text, making the words easy to decode. This high interest, low vocabulary biography is ideal for English as a second language, ESL, or Adult Basic Education students. To some, Bruce Lee remains the greatest martial artist of all time. Born in San Francisco, USA, he spent much of his childhood in Hong Kong, where he developed an interest for acting. Bullied at school, he learned martial arts to protect himself. After getting into trouble with the law, his parents sent Bruce back to San Francisco, where he discovered a love of philosophy. Well, he was actually in a gang, Chinese youth against the British, teenagers, etc. So they had fights with them. They often lost. They despised the Japanese invasion occupation, and then they despised the British invasion as well. After getting into trouble with the law, his parents sent Bruce back to San Francisco, where he discovered a love of philosophy. Bruce became a master at training others to balance their bodies and minds while developing their martial arts skills. Bruce then returned to acting, co-starring in The Green Hornet. His breakout film, The Fist of Fury, opened the door for Bruce to start starring in Hollywood movies, etc. So that's a brief on that particular book. Let's see if it has any more here. No, it's the same. Okay. Any more on Bruce Lee down here? No. It's other people. So that gives us great detail on this particular book. Here is the actual book by Terry Barber. Contents page. So he's taken these photos from the Big Boss, etc. and he's put text underneath. Bruce eats lunch with friends. Inner power. Bruce meets friends in a nice restaurant. They order lunch. The waiter is rude to Bruce. The waiter is rude to Bruce again. Bruce just smiles. Bruce won't let a rude waiter spoil his day. Bruce is in control of his emotions. Inner power. Bruce is a martial artist. To some, he is the greatest martial artist of all time. Bruce could say something rude to the waiter. Bruce could hurt the rude waiter, but Bruce won't. Being a martial artist means more than kicks and punches. Bruce believes you learn how to fight, so you don't have to fight. There's no need to fight. But when you're cornered, you come out like a cat, cornered by a dog, right? And you go hardcore, or else you become that person's victim, and they keep bullying you, etc., etc. Bruce walks away from the table. Bruce's approach to life is simple. He controls his thoughts, he controls his actions. What can Bruce gain by hurting the waiter with words or blows? Bruce has no need to show off his skills. Bruce is happy to walk away. Oftentimes you can't. Bruce and his mother, brothers and sisters. There's Bruce Lee right there. Early years and where he was born. He's born in the year of the dragon. Street in Hong Kong where he lived. Early years, there he is with Linda. When Bruce is still a baby, the family moves back to Hong Kong. His family moves in Kowloon. His family lives in Kowloon. As a young boy, Bruce works as an actor. He stars in more than 20 movies. Bruce also likes to dance. Bruce wins contests as a dancer, a cha-cha champion. He stars in his first film at the age of 3 months because his father took him on the road with him. Yip Man or Ip Man and Bruce Lee, his Wing Chun trainer. Early years at school, the boys bully Bruce. The boys think Bruce is a sissy because he acts Bruce wants to defend himself. Bruce studied Wing Chun when he is 16 years old. He wanted to defend himself because if the other rival gang caught him in a corner, he'd have to fight his way out. Right? So that's why he was determined to learn a martial art. Bruce joins the gang and gets into street fights. The police know about Bruce. Yip Man teaches Wing Chun to Bruce. At age 18, Bruce travels by ship to San Francisco from Hong Kong all the way to the United States. A new life. Bruce's parents want him to stay out of trouble. They want Bruce to stay out of jail. Bruce's parents send him back to San Francisco. There, Bruce lives with his older sister. Bruce works in a restaurant. Not really sure about that one. Bruce works at the Ruby Chow restaurant because apparently he stayed above in a little room above Ruby Chow. So how could he be staying with his sister, his older sister? Philosophy is the study of the meaning of life. Bruce goes to university in 1961. He teaches martial arts to pay his bills. Bruce studies philosophy. Bruce loves to study philosophy. He reads books after books about philosophy. Bruce finds a love he follows all his life. If you have a look at this picture, if you can find it online and enlarge it, somewhere around here he has a book on Islam. Not that he was Islamic. Something in it obviously interested him. Bruce, Linda and his son Brandon. In university, Bruce finds an even deeper love. Bruce meets Linda. She's a student in this martial arts class. Soon, Linda and Bruce go out on dates. In 1964, they become a husband and wife. There's a lot of that segregation in the 60s that a European person shouldn't be dating or even marry a Asian, a non-American, all that sort of stuff. Bruce and Linda have 2 children, but then it was changed not long after they got married. Martial arts class. The teacher. Bruce leaves university. Bruce wants to teach martial arts full time. He believes most students take classes to become street fighters, but most students are taught to swing wide with kicks and punches. Those types of moves won't win a street fight. Bruce opens 3 martial arts studios: Jun Fan, Kung Fu, etc. Bruce wants to change how martial arts is taught. Dance is taught step by step. Martial arts are often taught the same way. Bruce thinks martial arts should be taught like a street fight. Short, quick moves win a street fight. Being able to kick in the right way is important. Being able to punch in the right way is important. But a person needs more than those skills. Bruce believed people must train their bodies and their minds. I would say first train your mind. Have that new mindset, that desire, that passion to want to achieve in that field that you want to achieve in. Bruce teaches students how to kick. Well, it's actually a scene from Enter the Dragon, so he's not really teaching them how to kick. Yeah. Bruce likes to balance thinking with doing. Many other martial artists dislike Bruce at the time. They said, "You are too young to teach a martial art. You should not teach martial arts to non-Chinese." But Bruce does not care what others say or think. Bruce is his own person. He wanted to show the world the beauty of Chinese culture, martial arts, etc. Bruce Lee says, "As you think, so you shall become." Because he got that from a motivational person like Norman Vincent Peale or something like that. The thinker. People must train their minds to be open. People must train their minds to be calm. Bruce believes in balance. Bruce likes to balance thinking time with doing time. Bruce also believes that people should be like water. That they should flow, be like water. Bruce believes people should be like water. Bruce says, empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Be water, my friend. So he's basically saying, empty your mind and become formless. Flow, thinking without thinking, and so forth. Bruce Lee fights crime in the Green Hornet. The actor. It is 1967. Bruce still teaches and he starts to act again. Bruce is an actor in the Green Hornet. Bruce fights crime in his TV show. People in Hong Kong watch this show. Bruce becomes famous in Hong Kong and it's changed to the Kato show. The Green Hornet lasts for only 1 season. The actor. Bruce wants to act on the big screen, but Hollywood isn't ready for an Asian leading man. Bruce returns to Hong Kong in 1971. In Hong Kong, Bruce makes a movie. Bruce calls the movie Fist of Fury. or the Chinese connection. Fist of Fury is a hit at the box office. Yeah, they had people like Mickey Rooney, buck teeth going chop chop and all that sort of stuff. Europeans playing a part of Japanese or Chinese pigtail and chop chop, do your laundry and all that sort of stuff, right? Which he found offensive. Bruce Lee stars on a famous street in Hollywood. By 1972, Hollywood sees that Bruce is a star. Hollywood asks Bruce to act in a movie. Bruce opens the door for other Asian actors. Asian directors get jobs. Asian stuntmen get jobs. Bruce helps other Asians reach their goal. Well, Key Luke, if he's Asian, part Asian, he was the blind master in the TV series Kung Fu. He was actually on the original Green Hornet. So there must be some requirements of proper Chinese, if he's actually Chinese or Chinese origin. Bruce Lee is known as the King of Kung Fu. Bruce likes to write movie scripts. Bruce acts in many movies. He does his own stunts in movies. Bruce wants his movies to make people think. People learn value from Bruce's movies. Well, actually, he had Jackie Chan doing his stunts. There's another guy from the movie Kung Fu Hustle, the landlord with the mustache. He actually did the flips and stuff like that, where he leaped over the monks and who are holding hands. Bruce is more than an actor. Bruce directs movies. Bruce produces movies. Bruce writes movie scripts. A martial arts school in Japan, or a dojo. The star still shines. Bruce makes martial arts popular. Martial arts schools open around the world. Many other actors star in martial art movies. Every movie wants to star like Bruce Lee, but there's only one Bruce Lee. A Bruce Lee lookalike. Yeah, those Bruce Lee clones. Bruce Lee is buried in Seattle, Washington, because he dies suddenly, unexpectedly, July 20, 1973. The star still shines. Bruce Lee dies in 1973. He is only 32 years old. He leaves behind his wife Linda. He leaves behind 2 small children. Bruce leaves behind books and movies which people still enjoy. The world misses Bruce Lee and his teachings. Bruce dies from a reaction to pain medicine, supposedly. Glossary. Talking about the book. What did you learn about Bruce Lee? This is a good discussion with your friends. Read this book or see this video and then go read this book. What did you learn about Bruce Lee? In your own words, describe Bruce's approach to life. Bruce believes in balance. What does this mean? Why did Bruce Lee want to learn Kung Fu? Do you think others want to learn Kung Fu for the same reason? Bruce says, as you think, so you shall become. So shall you become. What do you think this means? Get your credits. It's just a good idea to read the book, analyse it, talk it with your friends, and then answer questions as such. We hope that you enjoyed this short and sweet video we've presented you about Bruce Lee by Cherry Barber. As they say, it's for those who are reluctant readers, etc. In simple English. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to our channel, let us know in the comments, and we'll get back to you on those as soon as we can. If you go share this video, you may know some people who are reluctant readers, adolescents, teenagers, whoever, and being in a simple format, they may actually enjoy this and want more. So tell them about us, who brought it to you, the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, A Body Like Bruce.